Hello, hello. Happy Saturday. Man, am I happy Saturday, y'all. Whew. I had a crazy week. Hey. Hold on, let me text Reese back. Hey, everyone. Hello, happy Saturday to you too. Wow, hello. Okay, so before we get started, if I'm looking down, it's because I'm trying to read your comments, but like, it's weird to like look at the camera because I'm looking at you guys, but I'm not looking at you guys. You know what I mean? So if I look down, it's literally just because I'm trying to read the comments. Oh, it's Kelly's first live. Yay. Okay, so hi, Renee. Hi, Pumpkin Queen. Courtney. Hello, everyone. Daniel. Hi. See some OGs in here. Hi, King. So, I asked you guys on Instagram if you had any like questions for me, and y'all asked some good ones. Y'all asked some like hella personal ones, so I'm gonna answer all of them, all of them. Before we get into it though, you guys can ask me whatever questions you want on the stream as well, and I'll try to get to those after I get to the Instagram questions. Look at this shirt, you guys. Oh, thank you so much, Josh. Please diss Iowa. Okay, Iowa has too many cornfields. I don't know. Not today, Satan. Not today. Hi, Danny. Kimmy, thank you for the 99 cents. 99 cents. Okay, so I'm not even like ready to go. Let me click over here to my Instagram questions. Just the 607. I hate the 607. I have so much I could say about the 607. For those of you that don't know, the 607 is my hood. It's where I'm from, and I can't wait to do the tour of it and show you guys like the trap house. No, but show you guys where I'm from. It's not pleasant. What am I trying to look here? Caitlin said, I'm from Binghamton and it's so bad. Binghamton is rough. Binghamton is rough. I'm not a fan. Okay. Wow. Okay, so this is a random article about drugs that I screenshotted, and then so many questions. So, y'all ready? Who's ready? Yes, please click the like, everyone. Smash the like button. This is a mixed berry lemonade from Wendy's. It's fantastic. Okay, we'll start with like just the first one I see. Favorite makeup brand and foundation? Chocolate. Thank you for the 99 cents. For some reason, I like saying 99 cents. My favorite foundation is the Smashbox Studio Skin. I wear it every day, and I've tried so many. That just like stays all day long. Like I can sweat it out in that foundation. It'll stay on my face. Would you ever write a book about your experience? I would buy it. Yes, I am going to be writing a book, but I have to get my bachelor's degree first because school is the priority for me. I am in school, and the program that I'm in is Bachelor of Science in Criminal Program Support Services. It's a hella long, drawn-out name for psychology of inmates / abnormal psychology. So it's my favorite. It's my jam. Mama with 99 cents. I crack myself up with that. Thank you so much. Okay. Why are correctional officers so rude to prisoners? Bitch, I don't know. No, it's tough to be a correctional officer, and I don't want to like slam them or be hard on them because there are plenty of bad apples in the bunch, right? Plenty of them. But there's also correctional officers out there that actually care, and they're not shitty, and they treat inmates with respect. So I never want to like slam a whole population of people. I think honestly, correctional officers can get rude to inmates because it's a really tough job. And inmates are not innocent. I have given so much shit to correctional officers. I've talked crap. I've not been an easy inmate in the past. And, that's difficult to deal with. You also have to defend yourself whether you're an inmate or you're a correctional officer. And I was watching Christina Randall's videos. She has a correctional officer come on her channel. I think she's done like 3 or 4 videos with her. And first of all, she's adorable. I love that girl. But you know, she gives some true tea on what it's like to be a correctional officer, so definitely check that out. $2 from Josh and Jesus. Stop giving me $2, Josh. You don't have to do that. I'm in Binghamton too. Do you believe me? No, I do not believe you. We're friends, so nope, you're lying. What specifically spurred your passion to want to work in juvenile correctional facilities? Honestly, I love kids, and I feel like if I could give someone a scared straight moment, maybe I could save their life. And it's difficult to work with youth offenders because like this is just my experience. This is what I think. I never had someone that I could relate to. And I feel like I could be that to them, like not bragging or anything, not saying like I'm the end all be all great person that could help kids. I'm just saying like I've been through a lot of stuff and I feel like it would be easier for them to relate to me versus, you know, 67-year-old person coming in. You know what I mean? So I just feel like I'm just drawn to them, but I'll work with veterans. I'll work in a homeless shelter. I don't care. I'll work wherever, anywhere that'll take me, whether that's prison or rehab or I don't care. Mama, friend, $1.99. Thank you so much. Okay. Y'all can stay asking questions and I'll scroll up when I'm done with this one. Hi, Myka. I love your name. What is your favorite thing to do with your family? Run away from them. Just kidding. My favorite thing to do with the girls really is just have popcorn candy. So we watch a lot of movies and we have popcorn like movie night. I think that's my favorite because we can just kind of cuddle up with the blankets on the couch, eat popcorn candy, which is popcorns and M&Ms. $2.99 from Renee. We have a lot of people from the 607 here too. Really? Give me some blue hearts if you're from the 607. Penelope, $1.99. Hi, Jessica. I'm a heroin addict who after watching. Your comment cut off. Please comment the rest of that. I love you, girl. Keep pushing and keep fighting. Okay. I hope she comments. Your videos am inspired to try to quit to get sober. Ugh, girl. You can always reach out to me on Instagram. Here, let me put my Instagram in here. And we can talk. I think that's it. I think this is it. Yeah, so definitely reach out to me if you need to find a meeting in your area or a detox or rehab or anything. I will do whatever I can to help you out. Okay. Oh, I got this question 3 times. I actually thought this was a really good one. Aside from your babies, what motivates you in life? I think the first part of like motivating myself to be a better person and live a better life was my kids. But now, like, they're at the top of the list for motivating me and inspiring me to change and just become a better person. They're always there. But I really just think what motivates me now is that I can help so many people with my story. And I think that keeps me going. $5 from, oh gosh, how do you say your name? Oh, I'm going to mess it up. Alul. It looks so beautiful, but I can't say your name. Love from Australia. Thank you so much. I'm sorry if I said your name wrong. I could literally, if your name could be Brittany and I would still say it wrong. I'm so sorry. I love your name though. I have a calming personality. Thank you. You should see me when my kids can't find shoes. Just kidding. Okay. Let's see. There's so many questions. Let's do a juicy one. Let's do a juicy one. How old were you when you lost your virginity? Sips tea. So, sorry, Mom, but I was just about to turn 15. So young. Don't do it. Wait. But this is just me and my journey and my story. I'm not advocating having sex before you're 45. Just kidding. I was just about to turn 15. Pumpkin, when is the wedding? Okay. I got that question a lot, and I was actually going to ignore it, Pumpkin Queen. Okay, so every time I do a Q&A, that gets asked. Personally, for us, we don't think marriage is important. However, I just want you to know that I understand why it's so important for so many people, whether it's your faith or it's what you want to do. I completely understand that, and I love you and I support your decision. I would even come to your wedding. I think it's great. But for me, personally, I'm not a big fan of a really expensive party and then an unjustified vacation. I'm sorry. I know. Like, I know that it is so important to so many people, but to us, papers don't make a home. Love makes a home. And it's not important to us at this time. You know what I think is cute? 60-year-olds getting married. I think it's adorable. So maybe when Reese and I are like 60, we'd get married. Because how cute, right? But if you want to invite me to your wedding, I will gladly come and throw flowers and like, I'll totally participate. But just for me personally, I'm if you had to relive your life again with all of the mistakes you made, would you? I love that question. If you're just jumping on, I'm doing Instagram questions, but then I will get to your guys' questions. I'll try. Just know that if I don't read all of your comments out loud, I definitely will. I will read them after the live stream. If I had to relive everything, I wouldn't change anything about my life. As hard as my life was, as difficult as it was for me to just bounce off the bottom so many times, it taught me a lot about myself and how strong I am, and I wouldn't change anything for the world. I'll get to that one, Golden Eagle. That's a really good question. But yeah, I wouldn't change any of those mistakes because those mistakes truly made me like who I am today, 100%. And I'm so proud of where I've come from. Where I've come from? No. I'm so proud of the progress that I've made, and I can't wait to see who I am in 5 years. It's all about growth and progression, and you know, I'm very excited to see what the future holds. When Reese's and the girls' birthday and zodiac sign. Okay, so, oh God, what are the girls? The girls are June. Cancers? Cancers? I don't know. Reese and I are Virgos, and Reese and I were actually born 2 days apart. So we were like, G-Man. Thank you for the 279, G-Man. Hi, Josh Cruz. I haven't seen you in a minute. How are you, dude? So yeah, we're both Virgos, and we just vibe really well with each other. And I read somewhere that like that Virgos don't get along that well, but like we super chill. So we're both introverts and very like, I don't know, we vibe really well. What's your favorite snack? Literally anything with chocolate. Literally anything unhealthy, really. Oh, I think they're Gemini. I don't know. I'm not sure. I don't know. But June birthdays, and then Reese and I are Virgos. How long have you and Reese been together? It's been 84 years. We've been together for 5.5 years. Our anniversary, I know some people try to take it away from me because we're not married, but we have an anniversary, don't hate, is in December. What's your favorite book? Oh my God. That's really hard. Right now it's Dream Seller because I'm rereading it. Brandon Novak has a sequel coming out, so I'm just rereading it. I like books. It's really hard. I can't pick just one. So my favorite is whatever I'm reading at the time. Who took care of Myka when you were in prison? So Myka unfortunately went into foster care, and we were so lucky to have amazing foster parents. And I can't wait for you guys to meet the foster mom because she has agreed to let me interview her. She's amazing and she's so good and so sweet. And to this day, we're still friends. And I go to her with advice if I'm overwhelmed or whatever, and she just gives the best advice. I love them to death. I love her whole family. So she's a foster mom, and Micah went into DHS, and I had to fight for about a year after I got out of prison to get Micah back and have the case closed. That looked like hair follicle test and driving 4 hours to see her for 2 hours. That looked like me crying in my car. Not sure how I would pay for gas. It was a struggle. It was really, really hard, but I didn't quit. I didn't give up, and I made it happen. Do both of your kids go to the same school or they're homeschooled? They're 4 years apart, so I guess they're not really going to go to the same school. I could never do homeschool. And the people that do homeschool are like Jesus. I mean, they're so patient. I don't even know how some parents do homeschool. Like, seriously, you guys deserve a holiday or a trophy or like a really big cookie. You deserve something for being homeschool teacher, because oh my God, summer break is killing me. And I don't think teachers get enough recognition because y'all are taking my badass kid for 8 hours a day, and I love you. So yeah, I could never be a stay-at-home mom. Not stay-at-home mom. I could never be a homeschool teacher. I just do not have it in me. Oh, Lord, I don't know how y'all do it. $1.99 from Kendall. First of all, I love your name. And I saw all your comments, and hopefully I responded to all of them. Thank you so much for all of your words of wisdom. Thank you for watching. Thank you so much, girl. Okay, we're getting into some like really juicy ones. Hold on. I saw Debbie said, would the foster family adopt her if you didn't get her back? Yeah, they would have. And that was actually a conversation. It went back and forth. We didn't know how it was going to go. We didn't know what the judge was going to say. So that was definitely a conversation we were having. Because at one point it looked like the judge was going to petition to terminate my rights because I wasn't making enough progress, which means I didn't get my shit together the second I got out, right? So the judge is really gracious, and yeah, so the deal that the foster family and I had made was I would still be an active part of her life. But yeah, so I'm really grateful that it went the other way, because I would be nothing without that little girl. Like, she saved my life, and I can't even like explain to you how special Micah is. She's driving me crazy right now because it's summer break, but that child saved me, and I can't wait to tell her all of the stories, you know? Do you still talk to people you met in jail or prison? Yes, I do. With the exception of one girl that I will tell you guys about because I was lied to and not a good person. But while I was in prison, I thought she was a good person, and I got out and I wrote her and, just tried to help her. But then I found out that she is not a good person, and it's a whole story time for another time. But yes, I do. Mainly the people that I write are friends from back in the day, because I know what it's like not to have, someone there that like you feel really alone in prison. So I do try to write people, and it's a lot. I know a lot of people in jail right now, so it is really difficult to keep up with. Favorite thing about Chicago? The view. When you were in the deepest part of your addiction, did you think you'd be a mom? No, I never thought I'd be a mom. I never wanted to be a mom. I could barely take care of myself, and honestly, I wanted to die in the deepest part of my addiction. I didn't see 2 feet in front of me versus a year down the road. So not only did I not think I'd ever be a mom, but I never thought I'd live to see 30. Like, I dead ass thought I was going to die because my addiction was so bad, and I was okay with it. That's the weird thing about addiction. I was completely okay with the idea of dying young. Only the good die young, Jessica. Like, it's totally fine. Like, I accepted death, but I never at all accepted that there could have been a way out. That was just completely blocked off in my mind. Never crossed my mind that I could be sober. I never thought that I could live this life or be successful or be a mother or be happy without a substance. So really, in the deepest part of my addiction, I thought I would be buried by now. And like I said, I was completely okay with it. And that's like the weird like psychosis of addiction. Like you're so willing to accept death, but you're not willing to accept that there's a way out and that this is curable and you can live a happy and sober life. So I think that's just really difficult. Oh God, this guy's back. I'm going to take your $2, but I'm not going to read that comment. Thanks, bro. Thanks for the $2. Okay, one more Instagram question, and then I'll get to y'all's question. Oh, Lord. This is a good one. Are you a stay-at-home mom because it's difficult to find a job with a criminal record? In a nutshell, yes. So here's the thing. I was working at a transportation company, and I wanted to go to a different transportation company. So I applied I'll just say it. I applied at JB Hunt, and in Northwest Arkansas is their corporate building. It's beautiful. I would drive by it every day. I'm like, I'm going to work there. I'm going to work there. I'm going to work there. And I applied. They interviewed me. They loved me. I met with one of the VPs, and I would be in his branch. And it was just a great interview. I stayed on the floor for a couple hours, met with people. They extended an offer to me for the salary and the bonus structure. I signed the offer. I took my drug test, and I had a start date. A week later, they call me back and they say, we can't hire you until you're 5 years or 7 years felony free. 7 years felony free. So I already left my job and I was kind of forced into being a stay-at-home mom. And then I remember being so depressed. Hold on one second, you guys. Oh my God, thank you so much. I'll get to them in 1 second. I remember being so depressed and like, I can't believe I didn't just get this job. I had my heart set on this job. It's the job I wanted because I'm a freaking felon. I can't work in this office. I mean, I was mad. I was so mad and depressed. I couldn't get out of bed. I was just a hot mess. And then something in me just clicked. And I was like, you know what? You don't want to hire me because I'm a felon. I'm going to fight for felons. I'm going to go to school. I'm going to get my BA. I'm going to work in rehab. I'm going to work in wherever and help felons with my experience. And I always knew I'd share my story. I just didn't know on what platform. And 3.5 years later, here we are on YouTube. So I was kind of forced to be a stay-at-home mom. I wanted to work. I never wanted to be a stay-at-home mom. But now that I am, I'm so grateful that I get to spend this time with my babies. It's a hard-ass job. And I'm dying slowly. I'm just kidding. It's hard. It's really hard, but I'm very grateful. $4.99 from Kansas. Candace, I'm so sorry. See, I told you you could have a normal name, and I'm still going to say it wrong. Are you close with your family? How did they react to you getting locked up? It's a really good question. Yes, I'm close with my family. Me going to jail was not an abnormal thing in my life. They were kind of used to it. So they were disappointed. And every time I went to jail, it was almost like a please get it together moment. Like they were just hoping that I would get my life together every time I went to jail. So it was kind of a normal thing. They were very used to it, but there was hope every time that I would get sober. So $20 from Kendall, girl. Next Saturday is a big day that we leave for Colorado. Thank you so much for all of your words of wisdom. You inspired me. Oh my God. Thank you so much, girl. I'm so glad that I can help you and I've inspired you. That means so much to me. Like literally your comment will stay with me all day. Thank you so much. I'll be hearing from you. Good. Keep me posted. Keep me posted. Okay. Let's see. Let's get to some of these questions. I'm looking down, but I'm just looking at the chat. That really bothers people when they're watching the playback. They're like, why do you keep looking down? And I'm like, because I'm trying to read the comments. Okay, let me scroll back up. Let's see. I know y'all are asking some good questions. How do you get rid of a toothache? Castaway style. No. Ibuprofen and a dentist. I don't know. Tooth pain's the worst. Tooth pain's the worst. I hate it. I hate that for you. Katie said, never gave too much thought about prison life before watching you and Christina. You're both doing amazing things to spread awareness about prison and jail and addiction. Thank you so much. I want to see more of you and Christina together. Jessica, we got you. We're doing videos together when I fly to Florida at the end of August. Yay. I'm excited. Oh my gosh, there's so many comments. Nick said, can you acknowledge my existence? What's up, bro? Oh, bye, G-Man. Does any of your family have felonies? So on my dad's side of the family, no. Nope. My dad and my stepmom, super straight edge, no. On my mom's side of the family, though, my cousins are like all felons. Yeah, my cousins are all felons. So I wonder if my brother is. I don't think so. My brother's had issues with law enforcement as well. I'm not exactly sure if he's a felon, though. It might have just been smaller things because he never went to prison, but he was on probation a lot. I can look down. Okay, thank you. How did drugs make your life go downhill, like when you weren't extremely addicted? You know, I think it's just a slow, gradual process, Claire. It's not like if I do a little bit of stuff today, I'm going to be homeless on the street tomorrow, right? So it's just a really slow thing. I didn't notice that it was a problem until my last few years in addiction. I mean, I really just thought that I was fine. This was me. I was going to be an addict. Like I'm Kurt Cobain in it. We're good. And for some reason, I just had that delusion in my mind that I had it all together and I knew what I was doing. You know, it got really bad my last year. I posted a video. I'm not sure if everyone on here has seen it, but it's called Trailer Park Storytime. It was like the worst time of my life. And the reason why I kind of had to be there and I couldn't I couldn't just go home is I was on the run from New York when I told that story. And it was just so hard, you guys. It was so hard. So drugs destroyed my life in a really slow, gradual way. And it also was like this. And then I'd do something and come back up. And then I'd come back down and come back up. I'd go to jail, lose my stuff, go to jail, lose my stuff. Like it was just all over the place. My life was so chaotic and so insane that it's difficult to pinpoint like the moment that my life went to shit, you know, because my life was basically shit for years until I figured out like, I don't have to do this anymore. I don't have to do this anymore. I can get clean. And it took time. I don't know if that answered that question. Everyone's saying good question, Madison, and I'm looking for it. Where are you, girl? If I caught Myka when she's older doing the things you did when you were younger, how would you handle it? Ooh, that girl would get yoked up. You know, it's hard. I don't know. I'm trying to like just live every day and like, I'm trying to enjoy her being 7. She does have a little bit of that, that rebellious attitude. So we would handle it the best way that we could with knowledge, information, and really uncomfortable conversations. If I needed to put her in a program or do something, if she needed extra help, we would definitely get that help for her. But that's something that is hard for any parent. My goal is that my kids are always going to feel comfortable to come to me with any problems or issues or setbacks or feelings. Like I just want them to, I want to have an open line of conversation with my kids, no matter how awkward or uncomfortable it is, because I don't want them having those conversations with someone else. It's a big thing for me. Oh my gosh, the chat just went all weird. How did you come up with your girls' names? My brother's name is Michael, and he said, you can't name no girl after me. And I said, bet. Hold my beer. And I just named Micah after Michael. Can you answer my question off Instagram? Courtney. Okay, let me look for it. Courtney. Girl. How many times have you been locked up? I don't know. 87. Like I've done like 3 like stints, but then I've been arrested a few other times, you know? So I would say 5 or 6, but a few of those times are just like overnight stays. So as far like arrested, I've probably been arrested. God, no, because there was, I don't know. I'm the worst. I've done 3 like bids that are longer, but I've had a lot of overnights and things like that. I've also had charges dropped, so I can't put a number on it. Have you ever watched Shameless? Yup. I've actually been to the Shameless house on the south side of Chicago. Don't go there without like a bodyguard or something. Like, Simon with 100 Nook. What is that in American? I haven't seen you here in a minute, Simon. How are you? Thank you so much. Mona's here. Keep it up. We are all... Nope, your comment disappeared. We're all here for you if you ever need anything. Oh, thank you so much, girl. Wife of a felon here. Thanks so much for your videos. Love hearing your story. You're so strong. Thank you so much. And wife of a felon. I'm glad that the felon has a supportive wife that reaches out and watches videos like this, because it's hard, you know? It's hard to date someone that's a felon or date someone that's in prison, because we have a lot of obstacles and roadblocks in our way. So I'm glad that he has a support system. Leticia said, damn girl, you've changed a lot. Is that good or bad? What's up, Josh? There's a lot of Joshes. Oh, my shirt says, not today, Satan. Did any inmates treat you significantly better or worse knowing that you were pregnant? Girl, that's like a whole video. I could do a whole video on that. So, I could do a whole video. Okay, so when I first got locked up in Fort Smith, there was girls that, it was a 50-50 split. There were girls that did not like me in jail that found out I was pregnant and were not like, it was basically a danger to me for them to know that I was pregnant. So there was those girls, okay? Then I was also, so TMI, but this is what we're doing. We're doing a hella personal Q&A, right? There were several girls in there that slept with my baby daddy, and it was really uncomfortable for me. It was really uncomfortable, and we were broken up when I went to jail, but he had cheated on me. I mean, we had a lot of shit. We had a lot of baggage. I'm not going to throw all of our, dirty laundry in the street, but there's a lot of it to throw. And jail was just hard. I did have other inmates kind of look out for me because I was pregnant, which I really appreciated. But then there was the other half of the population that were like, that didn't like me. I was tripped while I was pregnant. That was difficult. So Micah's a little miracle baby. Oh gosh, I'm sorry. I'm trying to the comments scroll up a lot. Should people in prison be allowed to vote? I don't think people in prison should be able to vote, but I feel like felons should be able to vote. Like that shouldn't be a thing. You shouldn't take away someone's right to vote. And I have had people tell me because I'm in Illinois now, I can vote. I did apply to vote in Arkansas and I was denied. I haven't tried here yet, but as soon as I do, I will let you know. I am in Reese's office. Canadian prisoners can vote in prison. Word. Hey, I'm down for it. I'm okay with it. I just feel like felons, period, should be able to vote once we leave prison. But I feel like that would be a great step, a great first step, But I'm definitely not opposed to people voting in prison. Right now, I think we need to take one step at a time, though, and make sure that all felons can vote. It's like 6 million people that can't vote. Megan, no. I did not prostitute while I was in active addiction. I was a dealer. You can vote in prison in Norway too? Yay! Micah is such an angel. Yes, there will be a playback. Micah's your role model. I've got to dye that girl's hair blue. How are you planning on telling your girls about your past? Just like this, just like we're talking right now, very open and very candid, and I'm going to be honest with them. I think it's important to be honest about everything with my kids, so I will tell them everything. Yes, Reese works in logistics. Yes. Okay. Y'all got any more questions? How long into your jail stay did withdrawal last? Oh my God. I did try medical assisted treatment, not prescribed by a doctor. And for me, weeks. I mean, I detoxed in jail so many times, you guys. Every time I would go in, even if it was for a few days or an overnight, or I got bonded out in Texas or bonded out in Kentucky or bonded out in Tennessee, it would take days and I would detox. My last one, though, it was so awkward and weird because I was speedballing. And so I was anxious because of the meth, and then I was just really sick because of the pills, and it was so hard. I feel like that took me a solid month. And then it took me about a year to just feel comfortable in my own skin. Hi, Megan. My son knows that I was in trouble. Yeah, I keep everything age appropriate for my kids. So my kids know I went to jail, and they play jail all the time for some reason. We have a bunny, so we have a bunny playpen, and the girls play jail, and Micah puts Reilly in jail. It's really funny. Randy is not Micah's father. You guys are going to be meeting Randy next month also. What do you think would help Binghamton in the addiction and poverty around here? For everyone to move. No. Jobs, but that's really difficult being in an area that doesn't have a lot of jobs. I mean, there's jobs, but there's not careers. And I think it's hard, Oh my God, all the comments just disappeared. No, they didn't. Now they're back. What do you think the main reason for your rebellious attitude? I feel like I was born that way. I was born, it's my personality. I can't really explain it, but most teenagers have a rebellious phase. Then there was me. That's like, everyone have a seat in class. And I'm just like, I'll stand. Like, you couldn't tell me anything. And that's a whole new like level of not wanting to conform. It was bad. Randy's my ex-boyfriend. Yes, Reese and I talk to him and encourage him the best that we can. Reese and I are very open and honest about everything. And his ex actually just got out of rehab and he wrote her while she was in rehab. The technicalities of this is my ex or that's his ex don't bother us. If we can save a life or we can help inspire an addict, we will. So, we just have a very open and honest dialogue about everything. So yes, we do talk to Randy and encourage him the best that we can. And, we do that for Reese's ex as well. Born a rebel. Yep. No, I'm at Reese's office. Are you the oldest sibling? Okay, so my family is very divided. I have a dad and a stepmom, and then I have a mom. So on my dad's side, yes, I'm the oldest. On my mom's side, I have an older brother named Michael. So how confusing is that, right? My family tree is insane. Didn't conform into your late 20s. It's still a daily process. I relate to that so much, dude, because like even now it's like I speed a little bit. Like even now I have rules for the homeowners association in my community that I don't want to follow. Like it's bad. I still have that in me and it's really tough. That's why I always say, if you have an addict in your life, I'm sorry if I burped in your ear. Did you all hear that? I'm sorry. If you have an addict in your life, it has to be their idea to get clean. And that is the most frustrating thing ever because it's like, why can't you just get clean? Because I don't want to. Like it has to be their idea or it won't stick. They have to be willing and ready and able. Reese is the empire of his world. Reese is the general manager of a transportation company. Greetings from Russia. What's up? A draw my life? Y'all want me to do a draw my life? Imagine how confusing that would be, right? Jessica goes to jail, little stick figure. Jessica goes to rehab, leaves rehab in 5 minutes. Like, it would be chaotic, but I could try to do it. Then Jessica has a baby and falls asleep at 9 p.m. Okay, so we do watch Stranger Things only because Reese likes Stranger Things. I'm not that into it. I will give it credit where credit is due, and they do a really good job depicting the time, like the 80s vibe. So I feel it, but I'm not big into sci-fi. It would be like so long and complicated. It would, but I'll do it if you guys want me to. Heather finally caught me live. Yay. Oh gosh. I have not met Christina in person yet. We are doing that the end of August. What is your favorite moment you have spent with Reese, Micah, and Reilly? My favorite moment, what's funny? You'd think it's like vacation or like some big thing. Honestly, you guys, my favorite like moments with them are so random. Like when Reese makes Reilly and Micah laugh, that'll be my favorite moment. Like it's random how it happens, but like really small things like that, I just cherish. Every single day when Reese gets home, he, the girls run in and they give him a hug, and it's this whole celebration that daddy's home, and it's just so, so, so sweet. I love that, like, every day. And Reese will come in with like a whole bunch of stuff. He's like, oh, don't tackle me, because, you know, they'll knock him over. But it's so cute. 100 Nook, cute. Thank you, Simon. $10 from Heather. You're awesome. Can't believe I finally caught you live. You're awesome. Thank you so much for the super chat. I'm sorry that I didn't see your question, Nicole. Ask me again. It's really hard. I mean, it's so hard. I wish you guys could see what I see because they go so fast. Sorry. It's 5 a.m. in Australia. Girl, get some sleep. What are you doing? There should not be a 5 a.m. in the morning. When are you getting a haircut? Do you think I'll cut it short? Ew, no. Like, I need long hair. But I'm kind of thinking about doing like highlights. I just don't want to spend the money. I'm ridiculous. Virginia, you don't have to send me a super chat. I don't want you to feel obligated to do that. I think you mentioned how studying psychology has helped you understand your personality and the reasons you have. So awesome. Yeah, I love psychology. Oh my God, Gem. I can't find my mugshot. I have searched for it for years and I cannot find it. Reese, however, because his name is so, you know, unique, I freaking type in Reese's name and 3 mugshots pop up and the man has never been to prison. And I'm just like, can't get it. Also, I have a friend, his name's Jason. I'm telling a story about him this week on my channel. It's titled How a Chicago Gangster Saved My Life, because it's a working title. But I can't find his mugshot, and he's been in prison probably 9 times, and I can't find his mugshot. It's so frustrating. So I really wish I had my mugshot because I want to see it, but I can't find it. I'm sorry. Renee, aw, $14.99 from Renee. Thank you so much, girl. Just want everyone to know you're so, so, so sweet and feel so blessed to be part of this community. Oh, thank you so much. Not just for the super chat, but for your comments. You're always commenting. You're always so supportive. Thank you so much. Is Micah's dad in her life at all? No, because he has been in prison since her conception, basically. And then we got locked up, prison for 2.5 years. I worked a DHS case for a year. Like, there was a lot of time. The judge also told me while they were closing my case that if he gets out, he's going to have to do the same thing I did. That's another roadblock. But now he is in prison in a state we're not at. He's never asked me to bring Micah to see him. He's never asked to call the house. He's never asked, you know, and I'm not going to push the issue. However, he did write me 2 weeks ago. I send him pictures every month and an update on Micah every month. I've been doing it for 5 years because I said I would. I'm good to my word. So he does see her every month on pictures. But he wrote me and he said, what do you say? I would like to see Micah when I get out. Hopefully we can work that out. And we can, as long as he is sober and whatever, we're going to video chat if Micah wants to. And, you know, it's up to her. Randy's not Micah's dad. So if you guys watch the videos on me saying baby daddy, like I've never said his name on my channel. I never will say his name on my channel. His name is also in the blocked words just because I don't want to put all of like his stuff out there. I haven't asked him if I could share our stories. So that's why I do like keep that name private. If you guys hear me use a name, I have asked for permission to use that name. That's why I talk about Randy. He's like, yep, tell him whatever you want. If our story can help someone, share it with everyone. So, oh gosh. These comments. How do glasses work in prison? Did I miss a super chat? Okay, no, I didn't. How do glasses work in prison? I feel like they'd be broken or converted into other things pretty easily. Okay, so when you get arrested and put in county jail, if you don't come in with glasses, you don't have them. You have to get your family to bring you glasses. What else? I didn't have glasses, but In prison, you can put in a kite to go see the eye doctor, but it has to be so bad. Like, you have to be blind. You have to be walking into a wall. You need like documentation that you're legally blind, and then they'll take you to maybe get glasses. And the glasses, like, the frames are huge. They'll only take you, maybe one time. So if you break them, hope you can find tape, because hi, Jess, are you a PTA mom? No, I stand out so much, you guys. There's nothing wrong with the PTA, but like, I stand out. I'm not your typical mom. And in the suburbs, it's hard out here for a thug. Just kidding. I'm not a thug, but I stick out. I'm that tatted up, like ripped up jeans wearing Converse kind of mom. I don't really fit in. Hi, Stephanie. How are you? Greg is legally blind, and he went months without glasses in prison. Yeah, you do. Did you really find her mugshot? Someone found my mugshot? I highly doubt it. There's a picture of me in prison on my prison ID, like fat, jowls, pregnant. That's not the mugshot. I want my mugshot, where I got arrested at 97 pounds with tracks all up and down my arms. That's the mugshot that I'm trying to find. So far, I've only been able to find my prison picture. Kendall, am I fat with a ponytail? That's not my mugshot. If I have jowls, your girl was sitting for a minute, like literally. So I'm trying to scroll up to whoever said it. Patiently waiting for your channel to blow up. Where is Randy now, and how is he doing? He gets out of prison in a few days for the 10th time. But this time he did Willard, which is a drug treatment program, and he has 105 days sober. So we will see. I can't find the comment about my mugshot, but if I got jowls, that's not the one. Ask the jail for it. So the jail isn't returning my calls. I called, G-Man's actually called too, trying to help me find it. And they're like, okay, yeah, we'll call you back. They don't. We're trying. Yes, my tracks faded, but they're still there. So it's just one of those things where I'm getting blood work and they kind of look, and I'm getting tattoos. My tattoo artists have actually never asked me about it in Chicago, but I had an artist in Arkansas ask. That's where it's like, it's a little awkward. But yeah, they're there and they're kicking. I don't know if you guys, I doubt that you guys can see it on live streams. No, it's really just discolored all through here. It's pretty bad. And then I've covered up the upper part of my arm because they went all the way up here, all the way to the top of my arm. I have scars on my hands as well, which I don't think you guys can see on camera. Yeah. They're there. I'm just going to tattoo over them, by the way. I will do a meetup in Chicago, I promise. What happens if you have asthma in prison? You can get an inhaler, but it's not easy to get. You have to do the test and everything, and they have to make sure you dead ass have asthma, but you can get inhalers. Do you have tattoos? I do have tattoos. Hi, Snowman's Angel. How are you? I'm talking to my BFF to see the snowman at visitation tomorrow. Any advice? I'm talking to my BFF. Taking my BFF to the snowman at visitation tomorrow. Any advice I should give her? Be prepared. Just prepare if she's never walked into a prison before. But have a good visit with your snowman. Gee, you sickly looking. But to be honest, that's what it's like. What are we talking about? Okay, well, if you feel like you have found my mugshot, email it to me and I will send you my email. Or send it to me on Instagram. I want it. I want it so I can do a video on it and show everyone. Oh my God, I can't type on Reese's computer. Yeah, but like I said, if I'm fat with a ponytail, that's not the one. Okay. Are you going to make a video on your dead friends? I don't really want to call them my dead friends, but yeah, I could. Do y'all want to see that? Like share their story with everyone? So I would want to reach out to the family members and just ask, like, is it okay if I share this person's story or that person's story? And if they agree to it, then absolutely. What's your next tattoo idea? I think I'm gonna like continue this, and I want to put one in my armpit. So I'm just gonna continue doing that. And I also want an owl reading a book with a cup of coffee. Girl, I want to see that mugshot too. Can you do how to deal with family in prison? Like make a video? Yes, I can. I can't wear false lashes because whatever, and they don't look curled today. You can't see them on camera. Oh gosh, how long? 51 minutes. Oh my God, you guys have been on here for 51 minutes. Okay, 9 minutes left. Yes, I have tattoos that you can't see. I guess I could show you. I could show you. Oh my God, how? Hold on. So I have this leg piece. And then I have this feather. That used to say Randy. Now it says I'm a feather. It's the Randy feather. And then I have my sleeve. Oh, I have a couple janky ones that I have to get covered. You got an expensive house. It looks fancy. This is Reese's office, but I don't have a fancy house. I got this shirt from Spencer's. Do they make you get short haircut? Some facilities do, some facilities don't. I think the last prison I was at actually didn't, they stopped cutting the hair, but my hair was like this short, you guys. Like I looked like a little boy. It was terrible. It was terrible. I hated it. But yeah, they cut my hair in intake. Don't time them out for 300 seconds. Just kick them out. If someone's being really bad, you guys can kick them out. Someone asked if I had a mansion. Yes, I just live in my mansion. No, I live in a really small townhouse. We don't own it, so no. Okay, I'll check my DMs, Danielle. Ooh, how much do your kids know about your past? They know that mommy made a mistake and then took responsibility for her mistake, but she did go to jail. So we keep it like age appropriate. Hey, babe. Yeah, I went to Wendy's. Did you want anything from Wendy's? I didn't think to ask if you wanted something from Wendy's, Reese, because you're on the smell food diet. So I had a Baconator and it was fantastic. 2 pounds from Clash. Can you say no? Nope, I can't. Thanks for the 2 pounds. $2 from Sabrina. What is your favorite thing about Reese? It's awkward. He's watching, so there's pressure now. My favorite thing about Reese is how intelligent he is. He is so smart, and that's my favorite. I'm like attracted to intelligent people. Like, and it's, you know, I've never dated a man smarter than me until I found Reese. So it's a little tough, but I love how intelligent he is. It's a mixed berry lemonade or something. It's really good. Who's Wendy's? Listen, Wendy's is so underrated. That shit is fire. Everything at Wendy's is fire. You can get chili, you can get a baked potato, you can get really good cookies. Can we see Reese? No, Reese is at home, and I'm at his office. This is not sponsored by Wendy's. You guys, I posted on my personal Facebook page books, and I'm like, hey, you guys, if you want a book suggestion, here's 3 books that I've read. You know, books. We used to read them before everyone got addicted to their phone. Anyway, these 3 are really good. I had 2 of my friends message me and say, was that sponsored? Like, are you really reading books? Are you getting paid to say that you like books now? And I'm like, what? No, I don't get paid to say I like books, but they don't understand like how YouTube works. They're like, why are you getting paid to talk about books? And I'm like, I'm not. I'm not. So now I feel like I have to say it every time. If I'm like, I really like this, I have to say like, I'm not getting paid from Wendy's. Like, Lord help me. Did you go to jail, Reese? Yeah, Reese went to jail. He's done a couple of weeks here and there. Spicy chicken. Yes, anything spicy has my vote. The county. Yeah, Reese did some hard time in the county where he was eating bologna sandwiches and sleeping. He was a trustee. Like, we are not the same, Reese. I would love to see more vlogs from you, like what you do in your daily life. Vlogs are really hard for me to put together for so many reasons. 1, I'm not good at editing, and 2, it's a lot more work. So, yeah. But I can put that camera on auto, click record like nobody's business. That's as far as my my talent reaches, just hitting record on auto. I don't know how to do anything else. Hi, sweet Canada. Will you ever be able to own a forearm? What do you mean? Firearm? No, I cannot ever own a gun because I am a convicted felon. They were, do I have them? Oh, I didn't bring my bag. Michelle Obama's book, Hannah Hart's book called Buffering, and Dream Seller by Brandon Novak. Wait, check your email for the mugshot. Right now? Okay. Someone sent it right now. Don't play with my emotions. Dude, I'd be so excited. I don't see anything. I don't see anything. No one emailed it to me. Let me check Instagram before I go. 3 minutes, y'all, and I'm out. Oh my gosh. Okay, I don't see anything, so if you sent it, it's not there yet. Not nonsense from Amanda. Thank you. I don't know why I think I'm so funny when I say it that way, but it cracks me up every time. Like, not nonsense. I just like it. I just like to say it. $1.99 from Girl, change your YouTube name, please. Thank you so much. Greetings from South Africa. Hi. My favorite place to go out to dinner. Oh, man. If we're talking about like fancy expensive dinner, it's Ruth's Chris because they have a tomahawk ribeye that is to die for. But if it's like noodles, Olive Garden, I can roll out for anything. Cheesecake Factory, Olive Garden, you know, a taco cart if it's really good. But if you want to know like my favorite fancy place, it's Ruth's Chris. Oh, Reese just said it. Yes, he knows me. Oh my God, this is the 3rd time someone's asked me if I was a prostitute. No. My addiction never led to prostitution. I was a dealer. Getting hungry now? Go get some Taco Bell. Oh my God, Karen, I can't just eat Taco Bell. Living Dead Girl, I'm not allowed to talk about that because I will lose my live streaming abilities for 90 days. It happened to my friend. You'll have to message me privately to ask me about that. Reese and I have been together for 5.5 years. Molly, how are you? Oh, they waiting. Who's waiting for shout out? I thought Molly was. I'm sorry. My girls are home with daddy. What do I normally cook at home? Oh my God. Really, I'm a hella big fan of cauliflower pizza. Because I'm lazy and I hate cooking. Also, Reilly's 3 and she's like the biggest a-hole about food. Like, I'm not trying to roast my kid. I love my kid, but like, baby. So Reilly doesn't eat anything. If it's not a chicken tender and a French fry, Reilly's not eating it. And it's really frustrating. So, for example, I made stuffed shells last night and they're delicious. And I love stuffed shells. And it took me an hour to create this home-cooked meal for my kids. And Reilly said, it's disgusting, and wouldn't eat it. And it was a struggle. Every night is a struggle. So yeah, at this point, like, it kills my soul to cook them dinner because one of the two of them are like, this is disgusting. And then I have to, cook and clean it all up. So they can eat cauliflower pizza and chicken nuggets because I'm done. I've quit. I've resigned. Can you do a live stream while you're with Christina in Florida? It depends on how the Wi-Fi is. I'm not a fan of Christina's Wi-Fi because we have the same Wi-Fi provider and it sucks. So we probably won't do a live stream, but we will do videos together. You want to see cooking videos? Look at that. I cook, husband cleans. Do you see that, Reese? Teamwork. He thinks because he has his bodybuilder meals that he doesn't have to help out. So he just heats up his bodybuilder meal and then everything else is left to me. What would you do if Reese left you? He's not leaving. I'm gonna find him. You try to leave. Oh my God, Jessica. If Reese and I decided to break up, then we would co-parent like the best that we could, It would suck. It would hurt. I don't want to break up with him. But if it happens, I'll find you. No, I'm just kidding. If it happens, then we're both mature adults and I would, co-parent with him the best that I could. My man don't even know we have a kitchen or Hoover. It's funny. You know what I really want? I just can't spend the money. I swear to God, I'm the worst. I don't want to spend the money, but I want the little vacuum, the robot vacuum, because I hate vacuuming. I hate it. I hate it. Reese's bodybuilder meals. Yeah, like ridiculous. But it's this thing and it's positive. So, The amount of people who have asked to see your feet today is hilarious. It's hilarious to me. Who asked to see my feet? It's creepy. Hey, love you too, Jessica. Yes, the girls are going with me to Florida. Ew. I hate feet. If feet is your thing, then you go on, you love those feet. But I hate feet. I think they're gross. Also, I have really ugly feet. I have that toe that's like, bleh. I hate feet, so I'm not a fan. Are you a minimalist? I really want to be because I think it's better to live a simple lifestyle like that. But my kids are hoarders and they have just junk and toys everywhere. So it's really hard to be a minimalist with children, but I love the minimalist lifestyle. And I'm sure it makes your brain more happy when there isn't just stuff everywhere and it's just a clean, very simple environment. So I'm a huge fan of that lifestyle. And when these kids leave and they move out, ooh, it's on. Folding laundry is the worst. Yeah, I've had laundry in the dryer for 2 days. And if I want something that's not wrinkled, I turn it on for 20 minutes, get the shirt that I need out, and then leave the clothes in there because it's resting. I don't want to disturb the laundry. It has to rest for a couple days. It doesn't want me in there messing up, its vibe. It's just trying to chill, PFT, $50 a tow. Oh God, what does that mean? Ew, what does that mean? Don't tell me. Hankster, hi, how are you? It's a phase, it will stop. They will eat other foods as they get older, but like when? I need like a day because, it's wearing me out. I was like really happy to make a home cooked meal for my kids. I'm like, I made stuffed shells. We haven't had stuffed shells in a long time and it's going to be so delicious. And the whole time Reilly's like, it's disgusting. It was really tough. Hi, I love you too, Danny. Gross feet. Yeah, I'm not going to go on Craigslist for the foot people. Like I hate feet. I think they're disgusting. You're a neat freak, but you have kids. Okay. So listen, her house was the cleanest house I've ever seen. Said no obituary in the history of obituaries. No one will remember if your house is messy or dirty. They're going to remember you. Your kids aren't going to remember how clean the house was when they were growing up. They're going to remember the time they spent with their mommy and their daddy. So don't you worry about that messy house. And I say that to you in the middle of the struggle because I'm the same way. And I have to just remind myself of that. Like, no one's going to give a shit in 100 years if your house is clean or dirty. Your kids aren't going to remember if the house was clean. They're going to remember their mom and how their mom was. And to keep it real, I had a horrible week with them and I yelled so many times. But, I just have to remind myself of that too. They're not going to remember. They're going to remember mommy playing games with them, not pick up your stuff and vacuuming underneath them, Windexing the door as they walk through it. Like, come on. So just try. You know what I mean? Try to let certain things go. Yeah, I clean all day. I'm giving this advice while also struggling because I clean all day and the house is never clean. And it's literally the worst feeling ever. So I know. Thank you, Sabrina. Yeah, her relationship with Reilly is very up and down. Sometimes it's great, sometimes it's not. Sometimes they're so sweet and Reilly's loving on Micah and Micah's loving on Reilly and they're so adorable. Then other times it's the WWE SmackDown and they're wrestling or screaming or fighting or pulling hair or scratching. Now Reilly's scratching, like, ugh, terrible. Yeah, being a stay-at-home mom is really hard. I had no idea how hard it was. I mean, I never leave my work, right? I cook and I'm cleaning and I'm taking care of them. And I thought the amount of time that I would have to hang out with my kids would be a lot longer. But I'm a full-time student and I do YouTube and it's very hard to juggle everything. And I feel like there's not enough left for me. Like I don't get enough like relaxed time. So Saturday is my day off. And Reese is home with the girls and I can just kind of come here, hang out with you guys on Saturdays and have time away from them, which I desperately need because they drive me crazy. Is there anyone that you hate? No, hate is a hella strong word. There's no one that I hate, but there are some people that I choose not to allow in my life. Josh, what are you talking about? Bye, Allison. Okay, I will do everything I can to get to your DMs. My Instagram says 99 plus and it stays 99 plus. Like it's so hard to get to everyone, but I am doing my absolute best. Reilly just turned 3. Oh my God, I could bathe in coffee, Hannah. Coffee is my survival juice. I'm obsessed with coffee. I love coffee. Being a stay-at-home mom along with school and YouTube has got to be hard. I don't envy you. Yeah, so sometimes I have to stay up till 2 a.m. typing a paper. Sometimes I have to get up really early to film a video. Sometimes I have to stay up late and edit. It's hard. I'm not even gonna lie. It's so hard, you guys. And I also want to be healthy and work out and call everyone back and text everyone back. And sometimes I feel crazy. Like I literally just feel like it's too much. but it's worth it to me. You know, like I'm working really hard for my bachelor's degree. I'm working really hard for you guys. I'm working really hard for my kids. So it's a lot, but it's all positive things that I enjoy. So there are some days that are overwhelming, but for the most part, I really enjoy everything I'm doing. I graduate in March, by the way. I am drinking a mixed berry, like something from Wendy's. Micah was not allowed to visit me in prison per the judge's order. The foster family were not allowed to bring her to prison to see me. Arkansas is very, you know, they weren't going to allow it. So I saw Myka for 15 minutes when she was 6 months old, and then I got out when she was over 1 year old. So yeah, there was definitely this. I'm not sponsored by Wendy's, you guys. I paid for this with my own money, and I really like it. There was a lot of time that Mike and I missed together, you know, and that really sucks. My kids are 7 and 3. We claim progress, not perfection. Yeah. Thank you so much for that. Yay, Emily finally made it. I'm going to show this. Hi, John. I haven't seen you in like forever. Tell more Mag Crew stories. I'm going to tell a story about getting shot at on the magazine crew, so stay tuned for that. My degree is Bachelor of Science in Criminal Program Support Services. It's long. It's basically psychology for inmates / abnormal psychology, which my associate's degree is Associates of Arts with a concentration in psychology. And then my bachelor's degree will be Bachelor of Science in Criminal Program Support Services. So I already have my associates, and I am 6 months away, 8 months away, I don't know, from graduating. I graduate in March. I thought I graduated in October of this year, but that's because my schedule didn't show my upper electives. So if you're an OG subscriber and you thought I was graduating in October, plot twist, I don't graduate until March. The next Reese story we'll post on, hold on, I'll tell you. Tuesday, I think, because it's the next one. So I have, these are the stories posting next week. Y'all want to know? Reese burnt his face off, story time. A Chicago gangsta saved my life, and prison hacks are next week's videos. Randy's not Micah's father. Okay, one more question and I'm going to go. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I go online. I go full-time online. Ashley said, I hope you've seen me comment. I will go back through and read the comments after the live stream because I always miss so many comments. If you could see how they're coming up on the computer, you'd be like, dang, girl, it's a lot. Is there any truth that addictive personality are hereditary? If so, are you worried? Yeah. I think I had a genetic predisposition to be an addict. My mom's side of the family has addicts, and here's why I believe that. I study the human mind. Also, I never saw my mom take a sip of alcohol, even though she was an addict. Never saw her ever take a sip of alcohol. She was an alcoholic. And I still became addicted to everything, you know? Like, so how is it that I never saw my mom take a sip of alcohol and I was so drawn to it, and at 12 started drinking and smoking weed and then got into everything? And I don't necessarily think it's because of the using chemicals. I think it's decision making, and there's a whole, you know, course on this entire topic. But yes, I do think in a nutshell that is hereditary. Hannah, you spoil us. Thank you. I try. I want to film every day. Like, I love being on YouTube, and I want to film every single day. It's a little hard. It's a little hard. Let me close all these apps before my phone dies. Who are your sponsors? I turn down sponsors every day, you guys. People want to pay me to try on a bikini or something. Like, no, thank you. Not trying to be naked on the internet. I'm going to school for psychology of inmates, basically. Criminal program support services. My grandparents, on my mom's side passed away. My grandmother died last year, and I still have a grandfather. Reese's grandmother passed away 2 years ago, and that hit us hard. Like, she was the heartbeat of his family, and that one is still really hard. So yeah, I have one grandfather. Oh gosh, there's so many comments. Would they let you work with inmates? I'm not going to take no for an answer. I'm not going to take no for an answer. I will work in rehab. I'll work in prison, juvie, anywhere that'll take me. And I am constantly told, you can't do that. Y'all watch me. Watch me. Keep telling me I can't. I'm going to do it twice and take pictures. I can't really wink. Like, I struggle with it. I really wanted that to be cool, but hey, CyberDoc. Say I won't. Say I won't. Oh, thank you so much, Renee. Yeah, I fully believe that. Like, I'm not going to take no for an answer. I want to work with, people that struggle, whether that's rehab or, like I said, juvie, prison. I don't care. That's what I want to do. And I'm not taking no for an answer. I'm not. It'll happen. Can I come visit you and take you out to lunch? So, Josh, are you sponsored by Twice in Pictures? Stop it. I will do a meet and greet in Chicago eventually. Because right now I'm going to New York in 2 weeks, and then we're going to Florida at the end of August. So we're just all over the place right now. When things kind of calm down, then I will do a meet and greet. I'm a Virgo. Oh yeah, Danny just said that. Thanks, girl. Would you shave your head? No. Listen, I have a 5 head as it is. Okay. I can't ever shave my head. Even if they're like, I'll give you 2 years in prison or 30 days in boot camp, but you have to shave your head. Someone send me a letter or two, because I'm going to sit my ass down. I can't shave my head. I can't. I just have a thing about it. I can't shave my head. I try to play video games. Reese has an Xbox. I try to play Call of Duty and stuff. I'm not very good. It's been a while. We just got an Xbox. I bought Reese an Xbox so that he could relax after work. And I'm horrible. I'm horrible at it. I used to be so good. I used to love playing video games, but now it's like terrible. Oh, Kelly, thank you. $10 from Kelly. So glad I found your channel. I'm so glad you found my channel too, girl. Thank you. I was just saying that if someone tells you you can't do it twice and take pictures, like people tell me all the time that I can't work in prison. Y'all, watch me. I have seen people leave prison and go back in and work at the same prison they did time at. Nothing is impossible, and it will happen. It will happen for me. Why not play PC games? What does that mean? I also don't really have time for video games or TV. I don't watch much TV at all. It's tough to make time. And I should do an entire video on time management, because honestly, if you want to accomplish all these things, like I'm getting my bachelor's degree, I'm doing YouTube, I have kids, I had to cut out TV. There's certain sacrifices you have to make. And for me, watching TV is one of them. I don't really like it that much. Also, I don't have time for it. So, you just got to make sacrifices. I'm also a Virgo, and I'm 3 years clean. Never would have been to jail, thank God. Well, congratulations on your sobriety. That's amazing, Alex. 3 years is something that you should be so, so, so proud of. Good that you focus on the dream. Okay, y'all, I should go. know Saturday is like our day, but an hour, oh my gosh. Jesse said, how do you escape go fast addiction with such good teeth? I've had 12 fillings and 2 root canals. So, that's how. And I only was on Go Fast for 6 months. But yeah, I've had a lot of work done throughout the years. So, you know, that's really just part of it, unfortunately. I do know addicts that have perfect teeth and addicts that have no teeth. I think, honestly, that's part of your genetics also, how you respond to chemicals. So, you know. Yes, I'm in Reese's office. Yeah, I think that we should do that too. That's a really good one, Noelle. She said, make a video with you and Reese on time management and our goals. We write down, sorry. We sit down every year and we write out our goals, or we talk about our goals for the year and what we're going to do and how we want to accomplish our goals this year. Kind of like New Year's resolutions, but like we actually do them, you know? So that would be a good video. Oh, my hair is so flat today. Can you all tell? It's clean, so it's like really flat. I'm a recovering addict and I have a lot in common with you. I was in prison in Delaware, got out March 12th, 2017. By the way, I have all my teeth. Congratulations on all of that you're sober and have all your teeth. Just the genetic makeup, you know what I mean? It depends. So a lot of people think the chemicals actually ruin your teeth if you're on meth, if you're using meth. It's because you're dehydrated and your body is a machine and it's like taking water from everything. So it'll take water from the pulps of your gums and it dries out. And that has a lot to do with your teeth going bad on meth. So it's dehydration and lack of nutrition because you don't want to eat or drink things when you're on it. I would have to physically force myself to eat something. Kale is gross. Who's talking about kale? Danny? Danny, are you talking about kale? I know she's in here and now everyone's talking about kale. $5 said she said something about it. Kale is like a green, like lettuce, and it's disgusting. G-Man, are you back? What was up? Ew, kale. You have 9 days clean. Oh my gosh. Hold on. Let me go back up to her. 9 days clean today. Keep pushing. You're doing so good. 9 days is amazing. Keep pushing and keep fighting through that. And girl, I know what you mean about teeth. But just keep fighting and keep pushing. Kale is when you bake it and put seasoning on it. I disagree. I respectfully disagree. Reese is the king. That's what he does for work. He is a king. Reese is the general manager of a transportation company. It gets crunchy and good. So you really want potato chips, but you're fooling your mind into eating crunchy kale. Trucking. I feel like rail would be boring, you know? You make good money, but trucks. His company is a flatbed company. Oh, happy birthday, Rylan James. Hi, baby. Favorite Canadian YouTuber? It's definitely not that G-Man guy. Like, ew, he's a cop. Like, gross. No, it's you, G-Man. You're my favorite Canadian YouTuber. We have a bit, you know, he calls me a gross criminal. I call him a gross cop. It's our thing. He does not work for JB Hunt. You're so beautiful, Victoria. Are you ever going to travel abroad? Probably not, because I don't have a passport. I'm not exactly sure if ex-drug dealers can get passports. We'll see. I'm definitely going to try. Maybe take Micah to Laos. Micah doesn't really understand that she's Laos. Like, I tell her, but she's 7. You know, it's just one of those things where she's like, what? Like, I don't know what you're talking about. But I do tell her. She's my little Asian baby. I can get a passport. We're going to try. I mean, I'd rather take Micah to Italy. She's Italian too. Yeah, not today, Satan. I don't know why I just did the duck face. I need to stop it. Reese probably isn't watching because he gets bored of me. Have you ever looked into getting your felony expunged? So I have multiple felonies and I can't get them expunged. It's not like I was a first-time offender that messed up. So I can't get them expunged. Kelly, your comments are behind. I'm also on like a computer with like hella really good internet. Hella really good. I'm sure that's a very technical term. I'm on a computer that's super fast, so. A felony is just I broke the law and it was there's like traffic violations, misdemeanors, felonies, depending on the severity of your charge. I'm a month clean from fentanyl. Oh my gosh. Congratulations, a month. That first month is so hard. You're doing so good. Everyone that just has a few days or a month, I am so proud of you guys. That's amazing. Yes, little bunny, you made it to alive, but I'm about to get off of here because it's been an hour and a half. This is like hella long, but I love answering all of your questions and interacting with you guys. Someone actually asked me on Instagram, like, why do you do live streams? They don't get many views. And I'm like, I don't care. It's fun. I like live streams. I have a good time hanging out with you guys. A felony. Cool. Yeah, I've been sober for 7 years. My day is October 20th, 2011. Sobriety is the new rebellion. Yes. No, I don't smoke. I especially don't smoke cigarettes. I mean, I really hate cigarettes. I hate the way it smells. I hate like being close to someone that has smoked a cigarette because it's just such a like, such a strong scent that it kind of makes me sick. I hate it. Oh, you're welcome, Leticia. Latita? No, I messed that up, didn't I? I'm sorry. I'm just going to stop trying to say all y'all's names, unless it's Jessica. I have such a hard time, seriously. You want to stop, Renee? Girl, do it. You can do it. I think it's like more of the like having something in your hand, like it just, the whole process of smoking is like really addictive. You know what I mean? Like, I get it. I do. It's really tough. My mom has been smoking for 30 years and she can't stop and it makes me crazy. Tish, okay. I got you. What led me to doing drugs? I was just at a party when I was like 12, almost 12, and people were drinking, and drinking led to more parties, and it just kind of started just because I could. You know, I was just so rebellious and just didn't care that I just did it. I would not consider smoking weed personally because I don't personally like it. I don't like how it makes me feel. I had an edible last year. Hard pass for me. Someone gave me an edible for my birthday. It was an edible Rice Krispie treat. And I'm like, well, I don't want to be rude. So I like took the corner piece, like a tiny piece of it. No. Hard pass for me. Don't like it. Definitely no. Good. But I think it helps so many people. Like it helps G-Man with his PTSD. And I think it's an amazing thing for some, just personally not for me. Do you go into class or do you do it from home? I'm a full-time student from home, which is really hard because you have to prove that you're there and you have no help. So I type my papers for school with kids hanging off of me. Like it's literally so hard. How is she still going live? Because I love y'all. No, I know edibles are different than smoking. I smoked weed forever. I know. I just don't like it. I don't like it anymore. I thought I was going to after I got off of parole. I thought I was going to enjoy it, but I don't, and it's not for me. Like, trust me, I was a vanilla Dutch kind of person, okay? But now that I'm old and retired, I'm good. But that doesn't mean that I think it's bad for everyone. It's just personally not for me. You can stop smoking, Patricia. You can. It's hard. It's a really difficult thing. Plus, it's everywhere. Like, that's why alcoholics, like, y'all, my heart goes out to you because alcohol is everywhere. You can't go to Walgreens. You can't go to a gas station without seeing cigarettes and alcohol. It's so hard to get off of that. It's so hard to stop smoking. So seriously, my heart goes out to you guys. Can't go in Walgreens. I can't go to Target without seeing Jack Daniels. Like, it's hard. It's really tough. Y'all want to stop smoking cigarettes? You can do it. It's just tough, you know? Congratulations on your sobriety. I can't. Channel 1076. Let's go with that. I don't want to mispronounce something. I'm on probation, so I can't smoke, but I do like CBD oil. Yeah, I'll definitely try CBD oil for my anxiety because, oh, Lord. It's bad. It's bad when I'm traveling, like so bad when I'm traveling or if someone else is driving or I'm getting on an airplane. Like, I hate flying. I didn't know I had a problem with that until I got sober. And I flew home to New York years ago. I had to take 2 planes there and 3 planes home. Holy, you guys, I had the worst time. It was so hard for me to finally land and then have to suck it up and get back on another plane. Like, it was really, really tough. Really tough for me to fly. So I need something that will help me with that. Yeah, let's get to 200 likes. We're so close. Can I like my own video? Oh, I guess I can't. I was going to try to like it. Did you start H from pills first? Yeah, I did pills first. And then H was just easier for me to get. Did you maintenance off subs or anything? No. I just white knuckled it in jail because I had no choice. The jail that I was at and then eventually the prison that I was at didn't allow me to have anything. Nothing. They didn't give me anything for detoxing. They didn't let me have anything. So I just white knuckled it. And by the time I got out, I had 2.5 years clean and I was done. I was done. I just decided that I was done. My first 2 years out of prison, I went to meetings, worked a DHS case, was on parole, worked 2 jobs, and I really focused on it a lot. Then I took time off from going to meetings, and then I decided to go back because you can go back. Just because I don't go to meetings today doesn't mean I can't go to a meeting tomorrow. So I decided to go back to Al-Anon meetings, and I found Al-Anon really helpful to me. So yeah, that was my journey getting sober. It was tough. Congratulations, Sarah, for 7 months sober. Yes, there's so much support on this channel. I don't want any of you guys to feel alone. I know it can just feel so overwhelming and so lonely, but hopefully this channel will give you guys a little bit of hope. If I can do it, like seriously, you guys, if I can do it, and most people were like ready to buy me a freaking plot in the ground Anyone can do it. My friends were so worried that I was going to die. My sister would have dreams and nightmares all the time of coming in and finding me dead. I mean, it was horrible. I was really bad, and I was scaring everyone for years. If I can get sober, anyone can get sober. Thank you, Pumpkin Queen. I'm from nowhere, New York. A girl has no name. I'm from Sydney, New York. It's not good there. Don't ever go. And if you go, don't leave money in your car. That's amazing that Oregon is doing that. If I hadn't gone to prison, I would 100% be dead. Okay, I'm going to end today's live stream here and be on the lookout for our video on Tuesday. It is a video of Reese burning his face off and almost losing his ear. He has burns everywhere, like crazy, crazy story, you guys. And I can't wait for you guys to see that one. It's really, really good. And I will see you all on Tuesday. Unless I decide to post it early, which I kind of want to do because it's really good. But if I don't post it early, it'll post on Tuesday. Bye, everyone. Thank you so much for hanging out with me for a little bit, and I will see you next time. Bye, guys.